Hey, Mr. D, can I talk to you for a second?
Oh, sure, Meryl. What can I help you with?
So, I'm still in the fourth grade, right? Next year, I'll be in fifth grade. And next thing you know, I'll be finishing high school and I gotta find a job. What do I do with my life, Mr. D?
Whoa, you need to relax, man. You're only 10 years old and you got a long way to go. But it sounds like you're already thinking about the future, which is good. What do you want to be when you grow up?
I don't know. Can't you tell me?
No, I can't tell you what to do. Tell you what, I think you need to learn how to set goals.
Goals? What is that? Can you eat it? That sounds really yummy.
No, it's not food. Why don't you sit down for a second and I'll show you how it's done.
So, let's talk about setting goals. If you set goals, you will have direction in your life. When you have direction, it will help you focus on what you need to do instead of being lost, confused, and distracted. Really, the reason why we want to set goals for our lives is so that we know what we're working for. Does that make sense? Instead of just being confused on, oh, I want to do this, oh, I want to do this. Having a goal and writing it down makes it more clear for you, okay? So it's just like what SpongeBob says here, smart goals are the most effective goals. So what are goals exactly? Goals are the things that you want to accomplish in your life. It could be something, somebody that you want to become, like a profession, or maybe there's just a hobby that you want to accomplish. Maybe you want to learn how to play guitar. Some examples of goals are, maybe I want to become an artist, a teacher, musician, or a doctor. Learning a new language can be your goal, or traveling more. Being physically active or physically fit. Being better at mathematics or science or school. Being a better basketball player, or be better at speaking in public, right? All these are examples of goals. So when you look at this list, what do you think your goals are? Is there somebody that you want to become? Maybe you want to become a teacher, you want to become a doctor, you want to learn a new language, or maybe you want to learn how to play the piano, right? So those are just some examples of goals, okay? And there are two types of goals that we should talk about. One is the long-term goals, and the second is the short-term goals. So what are long-term goals? Long-term goals are the goals that will take a few years. It will take a few years to achieve. For example, buying a house. That's a very long process, right? Becoming a doctor or a teacher, right? It's also a long process because you have to study a lot. Traveling all over the world and learning multiple languages. This takes time, right? These goals take time. Some examples of short goals, right? Short-term goals are goals. These are the goals that you can achieve in a few days, a week, or a few months. For example, getting an A in class, right? Becoming a better student, writing a resume or a cover letter. That's a short-term goal. Finding a job, making healthy habits, reading more books. These are short-term goals that you can accomplish within, a couple of days or a couple of weeks or a couple of months, right? And so you should understand that goals are important. As I said before, goals will give you vision. It will allow you to see yourself in the future. Goals will give you clarity. It will keep you focused and less distracted. They're measurable too. What do you mean by that, Mr. D? Measurable meaning that you'll know when you meet your goals or not, right? If you're not meeting your goals, then you can find out what. For example, if one of my goals is to learn how to play the piano, I will know when I'm getting better or I'm getting worse, right? By the way I play. Does that make sense? So if you keep practicing and practicing and practicing, your goal of playing the piano you should be getting better at playing the piano, right? And ultimately, having goals will make you into a better person and a better worker, right? So when you have goals, when you have an idea of what you might want to do, write them down. Write them down in a list. Put them in the fridge where you can see them every day. That way, you'll always remember what you're working for, okay?
Thanks a lot, Mr. D. That's really cool. I know I'm only 10 years old, but I'll start thinking about goals soon. I want to accomplish so many things, man.
No problem, man. Always happy to help.
One question though, there's COVID. Why aren't you wearing a mask?
Why aren't you?
'Cause I'm you!